I am Danielle Fresca, Director of Trade Show Services. And with me today are Sarah Kolovitz, NPE Exhibits and Sponsorship Sales Director, and Susan Chelly, our Senior Director of Exhibit Sales and Sponsorship. For today, we're going to review several areas beneficial to exhibitors. First, we'll cover upcoming exhibitor deadlines and key dates, various marketing objectives and offerings. You'll get an exclusive preview of some new branding opportunities, and we'll discuss next steps for you to take. We will finish with some Q&A from the audience. So if you have a question throughout the webinar, please use the chat function, and we'll do our best at the end to answer everything that we possibly can. Now let's talk about some upcoming deadlines. There are key exhibitor dates to know right now through the end of 2023. First and foremost is September 6th. Our webinar on our exhibitor guest pass program is happening on that date, and you can register for free on our website or straight using the link right here. One thing to note, any links that are noted on here, we'll send out this PowerPoint after so you can see it. Next is September 12th. This day we actually have two big things happening. We are opening registration and housing for everybody. That means exhibitors, attendees, media, partners, everybody, registration and housing will open for you. Regarding housing, if you already have rooms, you don't need to do anything. But it's good to note that more people will be reserving hotels on this date. As with the previous housing openings, that will open, you'll get a link via email, and it'll be on our website mid-morning. So if you're looking for that, wait for mid-morning on that. As far as registration goes, we also open on this day. The primary NPE contact for each exhibitor will receive an email in the morning with a customized hyperlink. If you don't want to wait for that, though, we will also have a link on our website, and you can just click on, if you're an exhibitor, you click on exhibitor registration. It's easy to do. One thing I want to note about exhibitor registration is that all exhibitors must turn in a certificate of insurance or a COI before you can register your booth personnel. Some of you have typically done recurring COIs that have lasted show after show after show. We really need you to look at those and contact your insurance agent because we've made some updated changes to the NPE requirements for the certificate of insurance. If you are unsure of what those updates are, please go to the exhibitor checklist on your exhibitor dashboard, and you can download a COI sample. It notes everything that's on there. You can just provide it to your insurance company. If you don't have an insurance company that will help you with that, go ahead and on the form, you'll see that we've partnered with an insurance company, and for a low flat fee, they'll give you insurance for that event. But that has to be done before you can register your booth personnel. The next up is October 31st. This is when your final booth payment is due. We're going to go ahead and send out invoices to everybody in early September. So look for that during that time. Another thing to note is if you don't want to wait until you get the invoice, you can also look on your exhibitor dashboard and see what the amount of money that you owe is and pay from that. Finally, on December 14th, that is the end of our early bird pricing for registration. This would be for the cost for networking events, ancillary events, and any upgraded booth packages, or not booth packages, registration packages that you would be purchasing or that your attendees would be purchasing. So on 12/15, that's when the price goes up. So I suggest that you make a little pop-up note on your calendar for 12/14 so that you can get everybody registered and take advantage of the money saving. I've said it a couple times on here, but definitely remember to please check your exhibitor dashboard for a full list of not only deadlines, but other helpful forms and information. We have things on there like you're going to have a press conference and you want to notify us, participation in our recycling program, the move in and move out timelines, all helpful information, and it's all right there in your exhibitor dashboard. I will now pass it over to Sarah so she can share some highlights of the show with you.
Thanks, Danielle. Hello, everyone. What an exciting slide I get to kick off from. Yes, we are sold out, and we have been. We sold out of exhibit space early March, 14 months out from NPE 2024, which is amazing. As you can see, our numbers are strong. We have 2,000 plus exhibitors. Of the 2,000, 350 are new, and we're expecting over 55,000 attendees. So, what is next as an NPE exhibitor? Now that you have your booth space, what are your plans to differentiate yourself from your competitors and to drive traffic to your booth? Well, that is the question we are going to answer for you today. We will be discussing marketing objectives, sponsorship opportunities, and how we can support your NPE 2024 marketing plans. There are 3 categories which sponsorships fall under: awareness, booth traffic, and networking. Your team will select the marketing objective you want to achieve as a sponsor. So I know this is not new to everyone. This is, not basic information, but, as marketing savvy folks, you're aware of these objectives. However, it is important to reflect on what you value at NPE. So I do want to review them. So brand awareness, number 1. Everyone's familiar with this term. You want to be top of mind. Place your message, logo, advertisement front and center of buyers. You just want to stand out from the crowd. 2 is booth traffic, lead generation. You're there, you're demoing, and you want to collect qualified leads. It's a priority to drive attendees to your booth and accelerate your sales pipeline. And networking, which is engagement. You're thanking your customers. You want to leave a lasting impression with NPE professionals. Networking usually aligns with an experiential sponsorship. For example, opening receptions, social hours, and so forth. So next, I want to talk about current branding opportunities. The Orlando Convention Center has a significant number of branding opportunities. To the left, you can see the branding products. We have banners, both interior and exterior, column wraps, stair and escalator graphics, the walkway overhead with signage. If you look at the upper left box, that is the walkway from West Building to South Building. So the attendees will be, using this walk from to get to the 2 expos. So very high traffic. In addition, we have digital signage, kiosks, and several other branding opportunities. The way to view the center and these branding opportunities is we have a program called Envision. It will showcase these opportunities. So when you click on banners, for example, what will pop up is the location, the product graphic, pricing, and specifications. And I've worked with many exhibitors, but for example, to show them how to use Envision, it's very user-friendly and extremely useful tool when you're navigating the center. But if I'm an exhibitor and I'm in the West Building near Hall C entrance, I can view all of the branding opportunity location and determine which ones fit my marketing needs. I encourage your teams to explore the software, play around with it, and please let us know if you have any questions. Our team is happy to walk through the Envision software and where you're located in the exhibit hall and recommend branding opportunities to your team. So we're happy to schedule one-on-ones. So we recently released some branding opportunities that are new for NPE 2024. We have miraclings. These will be located in high traffic restrooms. Over 90 mirrors to brand. It is important for me to point out, you can sponsor one or both halls. So aisle signs are next. These are one of my favorites. It's your logo in the sky. NPE, the exposition is quite large, and I say that with a smile. It's impossible to navigate without aisle signs. So attendees will be, trying to find those exhibitors on their short list, and will be, utilizing the aisle signs and seeing your logo. So this is an extremely impactful sponsorship to consider. In addition, charging lounges are a great branding opportunity. This is not only a destination to charge your devices, it's also an opportunity for attendees to sit down, recharge, relax, check email, and probably checking social media as well, and to network with one another. So these were launched and are available at this time. Next, we have our shuttle bus sponsorship. We have attendees staying over 30 hotels that will need to be transported. And we have attendees south and west buildings throughout the entire event. You can see that we have 4 packages, the Queen, King Kong, Super Kong, and the full wrap. If you look at Legoland, the shuttle, that's an example of Super Kong. We do have a shuttle bus sales piece that lists out all of the benefits of each package, and I will be sending that to you. In conjunction with the shuttle bus or a la carte, you can choose to sponsor the mobile app Shuttle Tracker. It is part of the conference mobile app. However, it will be its own module where attendees can view, shuttle schedules and routes. This, as you can imagine, it will be the usage will be extremely high with the shuttle bus tracker. And another round of new branding opportunities that we released was the Headshot Lounge. This has been sold. Sponsorships are selling and offerings are on hold. Several offerings are on hold, excuse me. So it would be beneficial to have, your team sponsor conversations now or early fall, because sponsorships are being picked up and reserved. The tote bag, 55,000 attendees strolling around with your logo on it. I think that would be extremely impactful, and a perk is that it has a shelf life and will be used post-event. Next, we have the floor graphics. Another favorite, I think the 10 by 10 foot graphic, it makes a very strong statement. It's like a huge floor banner that everyone is going to look down at. I do want to point out the pricing. As you can see from the tote bag to the lobby graphic, there is a wide range. We are looking to meet, if that is intentional, we are looking to meet all size budgets. So, please be aware of that. All right, now on to booth traffic drivers. Okay, another favorite, registration sponsorship. This is going to be sent to, if this is a sponsorship that you pick up, your name, logo, and tagline or message that you want to send to attendees, it will be on the confirmation email of the registration. This is, an opportunity for your marketing team to be savvy, put some, booth information in there. So it does drive traffic. So they on their short list and a must-see exhibitor. I do want to point out the registration opens September 12th. So this would need to be picked up before then. Back of the badge, this again is a traffic driver. Your team can create a unique QR code to track visitors on your landing page. And everyone will be receiving a badge. So again, 55,000 plus attendees will have your QR code in hand. And then digital signage, as you can see from the below, this advertisement has a teaser stating for more information, come to our booth, and they put their booth number. This is another opportunity to drive traffic to your space. There's other sponsorship like kiosks and the center sponsors that can also drive traffic. You can list your giveaway, talk about something new, a new product. So, utilize the center branding opportunities and also our infrastructure sponsorships that I've been reviewing with you. All right, so we have an exclusive sneak peek for this group only on upcoming marketing opportunities that are going to be debuting mid-September. I'm not going to go in depth with these. Descriptions and pricing are going to be forthcoming, but some returning opportunity is the NPE International Business Lounge, the Beer Garden. I've been told that having a beer and talking business is when you win business. So that is going to be a coveted sponsorship. We have Wi-Fi, and then the flip and sip reception. Some new opportunities, very excited about, and it's really going to build on the attendee experience, is we will have the NPE opening party. We will have opportunities for sponsorship of keynotes, where a leader of yours could have a short intro. And then we have Women in Plastics Breakfast, which is new. So we have, I believe, about 7 new opportunities coming live in September. So please keep an eye out for those, or contact me if there's one of these, if you're interested in now and would like me to place a hold on it. I'm happy to do so. Not new for next year, but returning is NPE TV. NPE TV is broadcasted during the event. We will have an on-site studio and a full production team. The distribution of the broadcasts include videos throughout the center monitors, daily e-newsletters. It'll be broadcasted on the npr.org site, and then all of NPE's social media outlets. So a very big circulation, or large circulation, I would say. The sponsorships, there are 5 programs, and I'll run through them. We will have a standalone sales piece identifying the benefits to all of these, and that it will include videos. If you're anything like me, I like a visual. So the sales piece will include a visual for these programs. So to kick it off, the big one is the daily title sponsorship. You will get a 2 to 3 minute editorial. You receive a commercial. So bundled in with this sponsorship is multiple broadcast programs. So moving on, the commercial, that's 30 second. These are fairly self-explanatory from the title. You will have an opportunity to broadcast a one-on-one leadership interview, thought leadership, do a testimonial with a leader that you've worked with in the industry. We will offer exhibitor clips, which can be filmed right in your booth. And then lastly, we do editorials, which are 2 to 3 minute videos. Again, we're going to have production on site. There's going to be a fairly large studio, but I encourage you to take a look at these digital opportunities. I do want to add that they are limited. X number per day. We have sold a handful, so certainly reach out to the sales team if you're looking to invest in any of these TV opportunities. Okay, next steps. We have a quick quote. This stems from CEER, that is the Center for Exhibition Industry Research. And it's, exhibitors that invested in a sponsorship do generate, more leads than those that do not. So we did want to share that industry news with you. Here are the links to the full sponsorship program and to Envision. I do want you to keep in mind that we do create custom proposals and sponsorships. So we're happy to go off menu. If you don't see something, a market opportunity, we will create it. We will talk to you. We'll set up a exploratory call to determine what marketing outcomes you're looking to achieve at NPE, and then we'll work with the trade show team and sales team to create that custom tailored opportunity. And then before I end, I just want to share that there are many, many ways to have a presence outside of your booth. It could be through digital, networking, branding, lead generation, and more. But our team is, standing by. We're going to be reaching out to you. We want to support your NPE marketing goals. That's a priority of ours. So you will be hearing from us. Thank you. I hope this was helpful. Danielle is going to briefly discuss the upcoming Guest Pass webinar.
Thank you, Sarah. Hi, everybody again. As I previously mentioned, we're having a free upcoming webinar to discuss the Exhibitor Guest Pass program, and it's on September 6th. There's a few things that you're going to learn. First, you're going to learn how to use the unlimited guest passes that are important to invite clients, partners, and other VIPs. We can get as many people as we can through the door. It's really important for you to get them to your booth. So that's going to help you do that. We'll review cool marketing tools to help you increase your booth traffic by also promoting your participation in the show. And for those of you with a competitive streak, you'll also be able to hear about our Exhibitor Guest Pass contest that we're offering various prizes with those who've utilized the most guest passes. So invite people early and often, but again, you'll hear more about that on September 6th. So now we're going to move into the Q&A. So we're going to bring on Susan Shelley, who's going to help us moderate the Q&A. Susan?
Hi, everyone. Does anyone have any questions for us? Not seeing any just yet.
Amazing. We got it all.
Someone has a question. I know.
Clear and concise that nobody has any questions. I'm going to plug one more time the exhibitor dashboard since we're waiting for a question. If you don't know how to log into your exhibitor dashboard to get information about sponsorships and the information about your invoicing and how to access everything, then reach out to exhibitor services at npe.org.
And then I will do a quick plug too. If you are planning on signing up for a sponsorship, we will be sending out the application after this session. So everything will be at your fingertips, the prospectus, the Envision link, and then also the application.
We have a question here about guest passes. Danielle, when will we receive the guest pass registration codes?
You'll receive the guest pass registration codes exhibitors will receive those on September 12th when the exhibitor registration opens. Everybody's going to have a customized code and you'll receive that via email.
Great, thank you. Another question came in. How do we decide which sponsorship would work for me? Sarah?
Yes, that goes back to the sponsorship categories. The 3: brand awareness, traffic drivers, and networking. What are your goals to achieve? What are you looking to achieve at NPE? Are you looking at number of visitors at your booth? Okay, if that's the case, then you would look at the sponsorship that are identified under booth traffic lead generation. So it's almost like a decision tree. Work with your team, figure out what you value most. And then once you determine, okay, we want branding. This has been very important to us. We're in the South Hall, but we want branding in the West building. Well, we could do that for you. And that, again, would be the branding. We go under the branding opportunities. And lean on our team, I will say, have those conversations with your sales rep because we know the center. It's quite large, but we know what branding opportunities would be a good fit for your organizations. So just reach out to us.
Great, thank you. Another question coming in. I'm trying to find the locations for the floor signs. I'm assuming that means like banners and kiosks and whatnot. How do I do that?
That's a great question. We have the software Envision. It's a link and it brings you to a beautiful website. It lists all of the products, so banners, kiosks, floor signs. You will click on the product you're most interested in, and then what will come up is all the locations of the floor signs, and they have labels, an alpha and a number, and then you click on that, and again, it's so beautiful. A graphic will come up, the pricing will come up, specifications, and then everything's there for you. So yeah, Envision, again, I can't emphasize enough. Please take a look at it. It is a beautiful tool, and it will be very helpful to have, if you want a presence outside of your booth, this is the way to do it. And there's all price points. So if your budget is, at $2,000, we can work with that, or even lower. So
how will someone set up a one-on-one with you, Sarah or Andrew?
Yes, our contact information will be sent out to everyone on this in this session. Our information is on the website, but we will be reaching out to all exhibitors as well.
Okay, great. Question: could I just sponsor one bus wrap?
Yes, we do have the different packages. It would be for one bus. So yes, look at the different programs on the bus wraps. You could do the inside, and then it would be one bus shuttle that you would put your name on and logo.
Excellent. Will the presentation be shared?
Yes.
Yes, we will have this on our npe.org website under webinars, and this will be shared along with the deck.
And be sure to share this with, if some of your marketing team could not make this, be sure to forward it on to your business development representatives, sales representatives, and marketing representatives.
Okay, I don't see anything that's coming in.
Well, if we don't have any more questions, I'll go ahead and take the lead and say thank you, everybody, for attending the webinar. We really appreciate it. We're offering several webinars to help exhibitors make a better and more impactful show for NPE 2024. We want everybody to be successful. Thank you to Sarah and Susan for joining us and putting together all of this great information. As mentioned, the deck will be sent out. It will also, the webinar will be recorded and posted on our website. So if you have any questions, you don't know who to call, you don't know who to email, one of the best emails to do is exhibitorservices@npe.org, and we can forward your questions to the right department. I think that's good. Sorry. I'm sorry, one more question?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, Susan.
That's okay. Another question came in. It says, it's a great question. And this is for the Envision link. Can you filter the sponsorship opportunities based on what hall you're in?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Can I make a note on that? I'm sorry. As a former exhibitor and a former person who's marketing, my suggestion would be, as what Sarah said, talk to the sales team. You might not want to focus the marketing on just the hall you're in. In order to cover both halls, you might want to focus the marketing on the other hall that you are not in. So just some food for thought on that.
Exactly, Danielle. And they even put your booth number in the marketing material. So if you do a kiosk, make it aware, because it'll have your booth number as S or W and then the number. So they'll know what hall to find you in. Well, lovely. Thanks, Danielle. And
thanks, everybody. Have a great afternoon. And we will see you in May 2024.